Hey guys, it's me again. And please excuse my eyeliner application. I just recently started using a different kind of eyeliner than what I'm normally used to. So excuse the crappy application. I almost said crappily. Excuse the crappy application and yeah. So this is another my personal stories video, and this just happened yesterday, so So I went to the store with my mom and sister, right? And we were at the checkout. And while we were at the checkout, I saw the magazines there. And I decided to, pick one up. It was a Christian magazine, right? I'm like, okay. So I decided to look at it. And I noticed, something was on my hand. I looked, and it was like this, little white little ball of whatever. I didn't really, I thought it was, glue or something like that, or some kind of putty or something like that. I didn't know. I'm like, oh, whatever. And I'm thinking it would come off. No, did not come off. Someone would literally have to, peel it off my hand and flick it off their fingers in order for that to come off. And that's exactly what I realized. That's the minute I realized. You know what else? You have to peel off whatever and flick off your fingers? What? A booger! Yeah! That's the only other thing that you flick off your fingers and has the same kind of, look, consistency to it. It looked exactly like a booger. It looked and felt exactly like a booger. That is exactly when I realized this is a stranger's booger, and it was on a Christian magazine. I literally felt the pits of my stomach just turn. I felt my stomach sink into the pit of nothingness. I felt so mortified. I literally stood there with my jaw hanging out. I'm in shock. And my mom was like, Court, what's up? And I'm like, there was a stranger's booger on my hand, and she was absolutely mortified. She was like, Caitlin, my little sister, Caitlin, get the sanitizer wipes. Someone get the sanitizer wipes. We got the sanitizer wipes, and guess what? The cashier right there overheard all of it. He kept looking at the magazines, looking at the wipes. Magazines, wipes. Magazines, wipes. He kept going back and forth, and I don't know. At that moment, that's when I almost cried laughing. That's what I found funny, is that he kept looking. That's when I knew he overheard the conversation. So I was literally almost in tears. I was almost in tears. I almost puked, of course, in the beginning, but after I realized, after about 5 minutes after it all happened and I wiped myself off, that's when I started laughing. That is when I started laughing. Because, that has never happened in my life. But, it's still so nasty, though. It doesn't change the fact that it's just disgusting. It just is. And this right here is a PSA. Okay? This is a PSA to everybody. To everybody. Okay, I understand people have bad habits. Yes, I understand that. I understand that there's certain situations where you have to do gross things. And I understand that. But do that in private. And don't you dare! Don't you dare! Make it, turn that piece of gold that you dug, put it, turn it into a little ball, and just wipe it on a Christian magazine and left. You go along with your day as if nothing ever happened. If you're someone who does that, what on earth is wrong with your head? What is wrong with your brain? Because I will never understand you, nor will I ever. And I'm being serious. You are disgusting, you're nasty, and I don't like you one bit. And, yeah. Get your crap together. Get your crap together. Seriously, what part in your brain says, oh, it's totally okay. Wipe that booger. Go ahead. Wipe it. Someone would love it. What did your brain tell you? What kind of voices do you hear? What kind of voices are telling you oh, you can do this. This is fine. Now, I am not saying anything against people who hear voices. In fact, I've heard voices in the past myself. I'm only saying this because I don't understand what made you think it would be okay for you to just strut along with your day as if nothing ever happened. Like, what? How? Why? Just why? Because I just, I literally feel sickened remembering what consistency it had, what texture it had, and what color it had. It was white, yeah, but it was a white-ish. It wasn't like completely white. It was a white-ish. And that's when I knew, yeah, this is someone's booger. If you are someone who picks their nose, okay, I understand. People have gross habits. It's common. People do it. As gross as it is, sometimes you have to. There's just some situations where you just have to do gross things. I understand that. But don't do that. Don't wipe it on anything besides a tissue, okay? Not a magazine, especially a Christian magazine, okay? Like, I literally have the urge to go over to a church and dunk that thing in holy water because, I'm trying to make it holy again. You know what I'm saying? That's just... You know what I mean? I'm just still speechless. And I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand, nor will I ever. I don't understand people who do that. And I never will. That's why I am so dumbfounded. Like, why would people do that? Like, are you serious right now? Like, really? Really? I don't know. But yeah, my little rant is over. Yeah. I hope you guys have a nice day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, despite all my ranting. I shall see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Goodbye!